So let's get settled. Let's arrive, in this space. Whatever your morning's been so far, we'll try to let it sit aside and take a breath. Whatever you have coming for the rest of the day, that will happen. Be here right now, because right now will help you prepare for whatever's going on in your world today. So hands down on the tops of the legs. We're just going to move the hands up and down, almost like you're warming up. Yes. And then we'll just let the hands rest right in the center. Flip them over, and then feel the after effects of just moving up and down the legs, that just small movement. And then as you breathe, bring in the pinky finger and then the rest of the fingers as you breathe in. And then when you exhale, let the thumb and the rest of the fingers come out. As much as you can, one by one. So just breathe in, the fingers come in, and out, the fingers come out. Yeah. So this is just a nice way to have movement while you're breathing. Let the mind focus on something that's present right now. And let go. And then we'll just bring the hands back over. We'll lift up the hands and move your wrists. So we're going to be focusing on the joints today, and specifically trying to combat inflammation. Of course, inflammation is caused by lots of things, but one of them, of course, is diet. We all know that. But movement helps. And then we'll open and close. And then bring your hands out. We're going to move the elbow joint. So bring your hands up and then back out. So just moving the hands toward you and away. So in and out, in and out, and in and out. And then just let the hands come all the way down. We're going to let the elbows lift up and then reach the hands down and just grow a little bit taller, like you have the top of your head coming towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the sternum. Exhale, kind of firm the belly about 10%. And then go one more. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the sternum slightly. And then exhale, firm the belly just a little bit. And then we're going to lift up this left arm. So left arm comes out, up. And then as you bring it down, I want you to turn your head to the right. And then start to turn your head back to the center. Lift up this right arm. And then turn your head to the left as that right arm comes down. And add breath. Inhale, bring this left arm up. Turn your head away. And then exhale, bring your gaze back to the front. Inhale, lift up this right arm, turn the head left. Exhale, turn the head back to the center. Go one more, breathe, looking over to the right. And then let that arm come down. And lift up this hand, turn your head left, And then back, forward. And on this last one, both sides, we're going to lift up this left arm, turn your head right, and then go ahead, bring your chin down, and then move your arm down, leave the chin where it is, and move your head left and right, like you're saying no. And then we'll come back to the center, look forward, lift up this arm, turn your head left, and then we'll drop the chin down. Let that arm come down, but keep your chin where it is and move your head as if you're saying no, left and right. Okay. And then we'll come back to the center. Just let your hands rest back on the lap and drop the chin back down. Just move your head. So easy, you know, just left and right. So slowly, so slow that you notice the sides and the differences that you might feel. And we'll come back to center, let the head come back to right straight forward. Bring your arms out and bend those elbows. And we're going to draw the elbows together. We've been doing this past couple weeks, like my hand is right between your shoulder blades and you're hugging it. We'll come in and the hands come together, the elbows come together, and then just draw your chin down. And we'll bring the chin back to neutral. Inhale, open up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now draw the elbows in towards your ribs. Look up. Lift the elbows back to where they were. Draw in. Elbows together, hands together, let the chin come down. And when you come up, take a breath in, open, squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw your elbows down, keep squeezing, and then let go of that squeezing, inhale back up, and exhale, draw in. This time, chin drops, round the shoulders, and draw the belly in. And when you're ready to come up with breath. And just come back to not squeezing between your shoulder blades, just hands out. We'll bring this left hand over, step this right foot out, bring the right shoulder back and extend that arm out. And look back at that hand. We'll turn your head the other way. Look down. So we've already gotten this movement slightly. Move the head back and forth to the side to side rather. And then come back to stillness. Stay where you are except for look to your left like you are already and bring this right hand behind you. Now maybe look a little further to the left and draw the chin back down again with your right arm behind you. And then we'll let go of everything. Bring that arm back to bent. This elbow comes out. Step your right foot in, left foot out. Bring that right hand over, left shoulder back, extend. Look the other way, look down, move the head back and forth. Don't forget to breathe. Yes. And then just come to stillness. Let your head come back up, still looking to the right, but back up. And chin's not down, rather. Put your left hand behind you. Now maybe bring the right shoulder slightly back, look further back, and then chin comes back down again. And you can move your chin again if you want, back and forth. And just notice what that feels like on the left part of your neck. Then we'll come back to unwinding everything. come back to where we were, step your foot back in, but still keep your feet a little bit wide and angle your heels in. Bring your hands together. Then we'll do our moving meditation where we're lifting up and then exhaling, bring the heels down, hands come down. So it's inhale and then open, exhale. Now the next time we come up, you're going to slide this left hand down the right, drop your heels down, lift your heels as you go back up that arm and switch. Come down the left arm, your heels come down. Slide back up that left arm, the heels go up. And then let the heels come down, come all the way down. Hands come down and back to the center. Now I want you to pull the hands apart and bring your left hand closer in, right arm in front, and backs of the hands together. We're going to lift up the hands, lift up the heels, and then let the hands come apart and down to the elbows. Let your heels drop. So add breath, inhale, lift the heels, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the hands to the elbows. Go one more. It's so good for us to get these fresh breaths in, to clean things out. Boy, the pollen has been crazy. So just start to rock your arms without rocking your upper body. We'll bring the elbows side to side, loosening up in the upper back. And then the next time you come over to the right, stop. We're going to lean a little to the right, lift up that left elbow, bring it down, come over, lift up your right elbow. Come down with the arms, come over, lift up the left, come down, draw in that belly, inhale, lift right, left, down and up, and last time, down and up. And then just release your hands, open all the way up, 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 all the way down, wow. And then step your feet back into this mountain pose. We're going to bring the hands to the shoulders, bring the elbows out and move the elbow points around like you're drawing a plate on each side. All right, now reverse, draw that plate backwards. And then we'll pause, let this left hand come off and over. The right hand hold the elbow and draw across and slide down to the ends of your fingers. And then move that shoulder back. And we'll go the other way. Bend this right elbow, bring it further over to the left. Hold on. With your left hand, slide down all the way to the fingers. And then bring the shoulder back. And then go ahead and bring your hands back together. And we're going to open up by lifting up the elbows. Palms come away from each other. Then press back, open up. Now spread your fingers apart, interlace, and then press down and press out. So once you've pressed out, go ahead, lower the chin just slightly. Notice the stretch that happens there. Bring your hands back in, right to the chest, palms facing you. Rock over to the side, push straight out to the side. Come back in, rock to this side, push straight out to that side. Come back and come back to center. Now let your hands come back together. Spread your fingers apart again. Now interlace in a non-habitual way. And we're just going to move the wrist around. So in a figure 8 with your hands interlaced in a non-habitual way, just to make the brain work in a little different way. And then I'm going to draw the 8 the other way. So I'm going to go to that side. So trying to get the joints moving, the wrist. And then we'll come back to the center, let go, open and close again. And then just bring your right hand out, and I want you to squeeze 3 times between the joints down each finger. So squeeze, squeeze, and at the end, squeeze and pull. So squeeze, 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 and pull. And I think I told you last time that between the knuckles is where you want to massage, because that's what's feeding the joints. The circulation that's happening between the joints is what's happening to make your joints healthy. So squeeze, 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 let go. This is a good one to do for inflammation. And when you're finished, I might have gone faster than you. Just move your fingers, move the hands again. Go the other way. And then bring your hands together like crisscross and just massage like you're vigorously washing your hands. And then just rest, rest. So the hand should be kind of warm. We're going to take the left hand, bring it to the right, support that elbow, and just come down. We've done this. Slide down, and like you're making a J, come across the top of the shoulders. So it's down. So this is for the lymph glands in the neck. And we'll go to the other side when you're ready. So you're holding with your opposite hand, and your right hand comes down across the top of the shoulder, down and across, down. And then when you're ready, we'll just let go, move the fingers again, excuse me, a little bit more. And then we'll bring the fingertips right at the center of the sternum. I want you to come out from the center on either side, and then feel where your collarbones are. They're right here on either side of the sternum. Drop below the collarbones on each side, and then I want you to press underneath the collarbones, because this is an acupressure point that can be calming and centering. If it hurts, it's a little sensitive there, so, be gentle with yourself. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll just bring the hands back to the lap, let them rest, and lift up your right foot and just move that ankle around. When you're ready to switch directions, switch it up. And then we're going to bring that foot down. Stay on this side, this right side. Lift up your heel. I know it's hard to see. Put the foot down. Now lift up your toes. So foot goes flat, lift up your heel, bring the foot flat. Now lift up your toes. And then back down. We're just going to bring that foot back in and come to the other side. So we're circling. And the other way whenever you're ready. And then again, staying on this side, we'll bring that foot down, lift up your heel, bring it down. You could step forward, lift up your toes. Foot's flat, lift the heel. Flat foot, lift the toes. Then flat. Now just walk your feet in so they're pretty close to you and lift your heels. And I want you to push the heels down and pop back up. Push them down, pop back up. And go one more, push down and pop back up. Now bring the right foot out and just flex and point. Just flex and point a couple of times. And then we'll rest that leg. Notice how that leg feels after that. And we'll do this side so you're flexing and pointing. Just back and forth. Yeah. And then we'll just rest that foot down. So let that foot come down. Now lift up your right foot again. I want you to put your fingertips right on your kneecap and draw a circle with that kneecap. So really what we're doing is the knees resting, but we're getting some movement in the hip, right? So feel it radiate up into the hip. You can feel your leg probably pretty heavy. We're going the other direction now. So if you need to rest in between, you can always do that. Moving the other way. And then come down. Just rest that leg. We're going to lift up this knee, fingertips on the knee. Move that knee around in a circle. Feel it up into the hip. Feel the weight of your leg. And when you're ready to circle the other way, come around. All right. And then bring that foot down. Now I want you to lift up this right foot and put your hands underneath the knees. Underneath the knee. The knee. Now bring that foot out and down. Bring it up and down. So now we are working on the joints in the knee. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Sort of like what we did with the elbows. Up and down. Now keep it down. Switch your hold to the top of the knee and hug that knee up to your body and feel it up against the body. Exhale now, go, and then let your knee come away from you. Take a breath. Exhale, pull it in. Push that breath out. Inhale, let the knee come away. Spine is long. Exhale, pull it in. And then inhale, come out. Yes. We'll lower that foot down. Now slide your foot forward and lift up your toes. Lift up your toes. I want you to put your right hand right on top of that right leg and lean slightly forward. So just a little bit forward. And then when you come back, let your foot drop down flat. So lift up the toes. Bring your chest just slightly forward. Try not to let the chin go. Chin stays back. Drop your foot down, lean back. And go one more, lift the toes, come forward. And then back away, let that foot drop down. Let that foot drop down. Now we're going to bring the hands underneath this right knee, and we're going to lift and down. So just up and down, up and down. Just make that knee work. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And then let it stay down. Switch, bring the hands to the front of the knee. Bring that knee up to the body, hug it in. Exhale. Now inhale, let the knee come away. Exhale, go firm the belly. Inhale, let the sternum rise slightly. Exhale, pull in. And go one more. Inhale. And exhale, pull in. And then we'll slowly lower that foot down, step it forward, lift up your toes, and keep your left hand on the top of that leg. And it helps to put your fingers on the sternum. Just lean forward into your fingers with the toes up, back away, drop the foot down. So that keeps us from doing that forward head motion. Come forward, feel the stretch. You may have to lean further forward to feel the stretch. So listen to your body. And then one more, lean forward with the toes up. And then come back and drop that foot down. Yeah. Now walk your feet one step out, one step out. Lift your heels and just bring your knees in and out. Just let them fly free. Okay. And then we'll rest the feet down. Walk your feet in, and we're going to rotate the ankles again because we've done a lot of flexing and pointing. So just sort of even things out, basically. Bring that foot down, do the other side, and make sure you go both ways. Switch. And then we'll rest that foot down. Now lift up your right foot again, and I want you to bring the foot over your shin and back. Over the shin and back open. Over, back open. Go one more. Over, keep it over, slide it down. All right, so here we are. We have our right foot in front. Now at this point, I want you to bring up this left arm, elbows down. As you lift that arm, I want you to lift your opposite foot. You can put your hand on your hip, come back down. So come up, feel it in your hip, get as high or as low as you need to be. Come down. And on the last one, come up. Now, if you can, bring your foot ankle on top of the knee. Do that. If that's way too much, back it up and keep your foot down. So do what's right for you. Lower your hands so that they're just both laying on top of that right leg, the calf. I want you to bring your left hand right now and lean into your hand with that leg on top, either low or high, and then back up. So we're getting some stretch, some more stretch in the hips. And back up and go one more, come forward and then back up. And then we'll release, bring your foot down, and then we're going to do a left arm out and a right leg out. And I want you to stretch And then release and bring both feet back forward. Toes are pointed forward. Now lift up this left foot and over the shin. So feel it in the hip, in your inner thigh, maybe your outer thigh. We're just working, warming up. Inner thigh, outer thigh, hip. Okay, and this probably has you feeling a little bit worn out in the hip. Now we'll bring the foot over and plant your foot on top of the other foot. We're going to raise up this right hand, lower the elbow down. You could put your left hand on your hip. As you lift your foot in front, lift up the hand and then lower. Come up and lower. And on this third one, you make your choice. You know what it's like to lift your foot. If you can go further without killing yourself, please don't do anything that hurts. Stay low. You know, that's fine too. Bring the hands on tops of the legs. We're going to lean forward and rock back. So foot's either down or up. You're leaning forward and rocking back. And one more, leaning forward and rocking back. And then we'll bring the hands back down, undo. We'll send that right hand out, the left leg out, just stretch. And then we'll release, bring everything back down. And we'll lift up the heels, do a little more in and out, just to kind of regroup. And then we'll bring the feet flat on the floor and go ahead and come to standing any way you wish. And what we'll do now is I want you to face your chair. So face where you would sit in the chair. And we're going to put the hands, I'll get closer, on either side of the chair. So one on the side, one on the side. Okay? And stand close to the chair. Now start to walk back. Take one step back and keep your hands where they are. Now push your hands into the chair, kind of back away. So your head dips down and your tailbone goes in the air. Then come back like you're pulling the chair. I want to come back. Top of the head goes forward. Now push away from the chair, lean back, the chest lowers. And then inhale, the top of the head comes towards the back of the chair. Lean back, the chest lowers. And then one more, come up, inhale, top of the head towards the back of the chair. And then just come right in this neutral position. Your hands straight down from your shoulders. You might need to walk up a little bit. Hands are on the chair like they were. I want you to bend your knees, bend them, and start to sit back. All right, so the knees are bent. If you can, let go with one hand or two. Then we'll place the hands back down again, straighten the legs. We're going to do what we just did a minute ago. Bring the top of the head towards the back of the chair. Lean back, lower your chest. So your weight's in your heels. Inhale, come up. Bring the top of the head towards the front of your chair. Lean forward. Your elbows are bent. Straighten the arms. Come back. Now bend your knees. Lift one hand or both. Look straight ahead, breathe. Now lower your hands back to the chair again. Go ahead, straighten your legs. We're going to step your right foot forward. So step your right foot forward and then bring your left foot further back. All right? So bring it so far back, your back foot, that you're on the ball of your foot and your heel's not touching. Now we're going to let the heel drop down as we push away from the chair. Arms are long. Now bend your elbows, lift your heel. Push away from the chair, let the foot come flat on the back. Now bend your elbows, pull up towards the chair, lift your heel. And go one more, push that heel back down, arms are long. Now bend the elbow and I want you to take your back foot, step it up to meet the front foot. So they're on the same railroad track. Now step your other foot back. Now step your other foot back. You're going to lift your heel, arms are straight. Exhale, you're lowering down. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heel. And then exhale, lower. And then we'll just lift that foot back up again. Walk. Both feet are on the same railroad track again. Now sit back like you're sitting in a chair behind you. And we're going to come to standing. So if you need help with the chair, use it. Or let both hands come off. And then come up to standing. Come up to standing. All right? Bring the arms down, shake them out, move those wrists, especially since we held on to the chair. Go the other way. And then stand still where your feet are just about a foot apart, 8 inches maybe. Bring your arms out and now walk each foot out about a little step. Bring your heels in, toes out, and bend your elbows, okay? So we're going to lower the tailbone down as you bend the knees. And then lift back up again, straighten the legs. Lower and lift. And go one more, bend those elbows, lower and lift. Then bring those arms out wide. I want you to rotate and bring your right hand back, left arm forward. Look back at your right hand. Then gaze is back forward. Rotate to the left. Look back at your left hand. Bring the gaze forward, bring the arms forward. Now we're going to lean out to the right side. Bring that right arm down, left arm up. Come back up. Now we're going to lean out to this left side. Bring that left arm down, right arm up. Come back again. And then just bring your hands back to the center. And once you're here, walk your feet in, let your hands go, move the wrist, open and close, and then we'll stand in our mountain pose, step your right foot out to the side, right foot out to the side. Turn your right toes to the side and bring both arms out. Now this may feel like a good width between your feet. For me, it's not. Adjust as you need. I'm going to bring my left foot a little further over. I want it so that when I bend my right knee, I feel like this is a good stretch. Look down, make sure your knee isn't hanging over your toes. It needs to be pointed towards like the second and third toes. Now flip the palms up, and I've got to back up so you can see me when I raise my arms. With an inhale, raise your arms up. With an exhale, look to the right and bend your knee. Inhale, lift, get long on both sides. Exhale, out. And go one more, breathe, and then let it go out. Now stay here, straighten your right leg, dip down, left arm goes up, and then bend your knee. Ready? Do that again. Straighten the leg, look down, and bend the knee. And go one more. Straighten, look down, and bend the knee. And then we'll just bring everything back. Walk your feet in. Get back into this mountain pose. Hands come down. We're going to step the left foot about 2 feet out to the side. Turn your toes to the left. Arms come out. I'm going to adjust so you can see me better. Palms are up. With an inhale, I'm going to raise. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go. And go one more, breathe. Exhale, go. Now stay here. Make sure your knee isn't over your toes. You're holding firm in the belly. Look out past your left fingers. Now straighten your left leg. Left hand goes down. Right arm up. Bend the knee. Straighten and bend. And go one more. Straighten and bend. And then just bring that leg all the way straight. Turn forward. Turn your toes forward on both feet. Arms can come down. We're going to bend the knees. Both your knees are faced straight ahead. I want you to slide down and then slide back up. Slide down. You can bend the knees if you want to get low. Slide back up. And go one more. Bend the knees, slide down, and then come back up. Now work your feet even closer in. Kind of kick it out. And then I'm going to get the chair and stand where the chair is on the left. Chair's on the left. All right. So hold on with this left hand. Or not, you could put your left hand on your side. And what we're going to do is move the right leg back and forth. I'm kicking the wall, so I've got to go forward, just back and forth. And you can let the knee sort of bend as it goes back. So get some more movement in that joint. Okay. And that's a lot. Just bring that foot back down, pause, and then shake this leg out just a little bit. Then we'll park that foot down so both feet are down. Now hold on, lift that right knee. So if you can see, lift your right knee. We're going to bring that knee out and in. Now for a balance challenge, you could have a light touch or keep your hand up. Out and in. And you could park your foot if you want. Up, out, and in. Park, up, out, and in. And then bring that knee down. Bring both feet flat on the floor. Go ahead, kick that inner leg again. Bring that foot down. Now lift up your right knee up towards the chest. Bring it right beside your other knee. Now bring that knee further behind your other knee. Bring it right beside, put that foot down. Now pick that foot up, bring the knee up toward your body. Bring it right beside the other knee, then draw it back like you're bringing your heel in towards your backside. Bring it right beside again and foot down. And then just kick it out on that left side. All right, now I'm going to walk over to the other side of the chair. Again, you can hold the chair or put your hand on your hip. You're swinging this foot back and forth. Back and forth. So feel that movement in the hip. Yeah. You can bend the knee, get some movement in that joint. Okay, and then we'll bring that foot down and just kind of kick out that inner foot. And then put that foot down. Now we're going to bring that knee up. So it's up towards the body. Then right beside your other knee. Then bring it back like you're bringing the heel towards the backside. Bring it right beside. You can bring the foot down. Take a break. Then lift it up towards the body. Right beside your other knee. And then back. And then back right beside the knee, park. And last time, up to the front, right beside your other, and then slightly back. And then right beside, back down again, kick out in that leg that held you up. And then bring both feet flat on the floor. Have some distance between your feet. I want you to put your hand now on your hip, just like right there, and bend your knees slightly, just very slightly. Push your left hip into this left hand. All right, bend your knees. Now look over the chair and then come back up. Bow forward. Bend your knees, sit back in your heels, move that left hip into your hand, turn your head the other way. Come back up, take a breath. Bow forward, bend your knees. Now move your left hip into the hand, look over towards the chair, and then come back up. Yes. Now we got to get movement on both sides. So we'll move to the other side in a minute, but I want you to just kind of sway it out in between. Just move your weight from one heel to the other. All righty. And then we'll move to the other side of the chair if you're holding on like I am. Okay, so you have a little space between your feet, about 8 inches. Bow a little forward. Now bend your knees. Put your right hand on your hip and then move your hip into your hand. Like press that hand. Look over the chair. And then bounce back up again. Take a breath. Bow forward. Sit mostly in your heels. Hand, hip goes into the hand. Look over the chair. Breathe and come up. And then bow forward, bend the knees, hip into hand, look. And then come back up and we'll widen the feet. Do that side to side. So get that movement in your hips. All right. And we'll come back now behind the chair. So come fully back behind. Hold on to the chair. Take a big step back. And you've got your hands resting on the chair. I want you to bow lower so that your chest is, let's see, your belly is up, your chest is kind of drawn in, or below the chest. I was trying to think, where do I tell you? Lift up your belly button. That's the best way to put it. Now sit back, sit back, sit back, sit back. And then lift up your belly button. Straighten those legs. Draw in the belly. Take a breath. Soften the knees. Lower. And then exhale. Pull in the belly. Back is long. And we'll go one more. Inhale. Bend the knees. Soften, soften in the belly. Exhale, lift up that belly button. Spine is super long. And then soften the knees. Go ahead, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. Let the hands go. Do the backstroke. Yeah. And then come back to still. Make fists with your hands. Bring them on either side. Do a kidney rub, kidney scrub. And then let the hands rest. Shake them out a little bit. And then we're going to do one more move before we sit, a child's pose. So I want you to come back in front of your chair. Put your hands right where you would sit and walk back. So your arms are going to be extended long on the chair like you were on the floor. And lower your elbows. Let your chin drop. Soften the face. Just make some space for your upper body. Your knees are wide. Knees are wide. And then you can come up a little bit by straightening the legs. Take a breath. And then fully exhale. Just lay those elbows down. Let the chin drop. And just breathe. Knees are wide. Breathe. And when you're ready, we'll slowly walk it back up. Come back up. Yes. And then come back to seated in a chair. So come on back. Have a seat. Just settle. Once you get there, you can kind of rock left and right. Feel your breath slow down as you move side to side. And we'll just come back to feeling your feet on the floor. And just like we arrived for our practice, we close this practice. Let's close it in gratitude. So just bring to mind, if you can, the first thing that comes to your mind that you were grateful for. Just the first thing. And when you have that in your mind, install it in your body by noticing, how did that make you feel? Something that you were grateful for. It usually has a body feeling of some type. So feel that. Feel that gratefulness in your body. Yeah. Then we'll bring the hands, one hand over the other on the heart center anyway. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure, pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste, beautiful people. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It's always a joy.